Hello, this is Melissa, the Insurance Exam Queen here, where we are here on this channel to help make sure that you can pass your insurance exam with ease and confidence. In this video, we're going to go over the unfair trade practice known as twisting. Before we do that, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. It really helps me out. You can also like this video if this definition makes sense to you. And if you drop a comment below about what state you're in and what exam you are taking, I will give you an outline of what's important and how I can best help you pass using my resources, free and paid for, on my website, insuranceexamqueen.com, which you can go check out right now or after this video for more information. So let's talk about twisting. So twisting, we sometimes get confused with twisting because it's a form of lying. And lying, as we know, is misrepresentation on the agent side. So one of the unfair trade practices, misrepresentation, which is any type of lying to the customer. But then there are specific types of lying, like false advertising, which is lying in an advertisement. And then twisting, which is a false comparison of two policies in an attempt to get the customer to purchase your policy and cancel the one that they have. So twisting is a form of lying, but it is very specific to comparing policies with the goal of trying to get the customer to cancel the policy they have and buy yours instead. So let's talk about what this would look like. So let's say you have a life insurance policy and I'm an agent and I'm trying to sell you my life insurance policy. So I begin to tell you little things like, well, your policy doesn't do this and doesn't do that, but my policy does do this and it does do that. And these are these little lies, perhaps, or exaggerations that I'm sharing with you to try and convince you to cancel the policy you have and to buy mine instead. I'm kind of twisting the truth. I'm twisting my words so that I can get you to drop the policy you have and buy mine instead so that I can earn my commission check. So this is obviously is an unfair trade practice. You're not allowed to do this. And if you are caught doing this, then they can take away your license. You can be fined and suspended and all of that stuff. So don't get caught up in the practice of twisting. So with twisting, again, it's a false comparison of two policies in an attempt to try to get the customer to cancel the one they have and purchase yours instead. One of the things they like to say is that twisting is to the detriment to the customer. It hurts the customer to do this. Canceling one policy for another isn't necessarily a bad idea. In some cases, it may be a great idea. It just depends on what policy they have and what policy they're getting. But a lot of times we have to be careful because if the policy they have is covering a medical condition that they have, and then your policy will exclude that medical condition, even if it's a cheaper premium, it may not be to their benefit to switch. And it's actually your job as an insurance agent when you go into replacing a policy, and this is more heavily on the life and health side. But when you go to replace a policy, it is your job as an insurance agent to make sure that they're not actually going to lose out on coverage. So one policy for a cheaper policy of the exact same type may not be the best idea if their medical is covered over here, a medical issue is covered over here, but it's no longer covered over here because it would be excluded on the new policy. So it's important to make sure, one, that when they're switching, that they're truly getting a better deal, that it's better for them in all ways, not just at a price point. And then again, but twisting is more about lying. So again, it's okay to have them cancel one and get another instead. But by the way, you should always get the other one instead first before you cancel. That's another thing about replacing is don't have them cancel their current coverage until the new one is official. Then you can cancel the old one. So again, it's not always it sometimes is a good idea to cancel the one they have and get a new one instead if you've checked everything through the rules of replacing. But twisting is lying about it. You're just trying to fill your pockets with commission, and so you're lying to the customer about their policy or your policy, exaggerating one is better than the other, and just to convince them to buy, and you're not allowed to do that. So that is twisting. It's a form of lying to the customer, and it is a detriment to the customer. So that's pretty much it. I I could probably talk about it for an hour or answer a bunch of questions on it, but that's the basics of what it is that you need to know for twisting. And again, if you drop a comment below what state you're in, what exam you're taking, we'll give you an outline of what's important, how we can help you pass. Please subscribe to the video, like this video, and I am sending you all the loves and vibes to pass your exam. Have an amazing day.